as we already approach the end of round 2 of Java, and we're already done with the first round of Bedrock. We present to you the drones and the forgotten nerds. Everyone here, welcome to our last 2 Java matches of round 2. Is everyone here excited as I am? Because I surely am. We are here to witness peak gameplay indeed between two formidable teams that have given their all in their past matches. Both teams won their last match. So that means that whoever wins will get to score in the following the round 3. So anyways, how's everyone doing here? Today I'm doing fine. Just ready to stream this match. Sorry for not streaming the last one from the drones. Unfortunately, I was not available for this one, but this time we're gonna witness peak gameplay indeed. And we're gonna do it very shortly. Of course, we have to provide you the brackets. Well, the brackets, the standings, of course. Let's see the standings right away. Right now, there are three matches that have been played. Of course, those were Wapo's Team Poor Squads, the Failures, Tweakers, Blindfold, and Wiggle. The Drones won their last match. The Forgotten Nerds won the last match. Both have equal score, actually. And here are the standings. Both the Drones and the Forgotten Nerds are right now in second and third position. If the Drones win, they will be tied with Wapo's team in score. But if they achieve a 3-0 win, they will definitely be tied in points as well. So it is crucial for either of these teams to get a perfect score. That way they can secure top 1 along with Wapo's team. That would be awesome for both teams. And they surely have a mission to do that. This match is going to be intense because whoever wins will definitely secure top 4 ahead of round 3, which is going to be the halfway mark in this tournament. Remember that only the four best teams qualify to the Final Four. The Final Four is looking like this. By the way, I never mentioned it, but in the Final Four, the first place team will face the fourth place team, and the second will face the third. There will be a final, and of course there will be a third place match. This is how the Final Four tournament will look like. Only the 4 best teams will qualify to the semifinals. What about the maps? The maps that will be played today are, of course, as follows. Those are, let me check, Factory, Jungle, and Mushroom. Those are the 4 maps that will be played. Is everyone here as excited as I am? Let me check that everything is correctly set. We're 5 people. That's quite low, actually. But as many more people join in, hopefully that will change. And right now we're waiting for the players to show up. Let's see if they do. Big gameplay indeed. Both teams are surely very strong. And whoever wins this match will surely be a team to be reckoned following round 3. Round 3 is going to be very important. If you have low score by round 3, you must win all of your matches at this point if you still want to have a chance. It might seem like a long time, but we're pretty much done with both round 1 of Bedrock and round 2 of Java. It's incredible that we've played like how many matches? 26 matches at this point. 26. Well, 25 because we didn't play one from Bedrock. That's a lot of matches indeed. And it's only been 3 weeks. We've surely done a good job, and we surely did a good job entertaining all of you here. I'm very proud of all of our work that we have done here. And what a better way to end with 2 high-class matches. Second one, I will stream that one as well. Let's see if I have time for it. The second match that will be streamed later on in like 54 minutes. Hopefully this one doesn't take too long. That one is going to be Jar for Life versus the Burn Knight Aura Farmers. You should not miss out on that one either. That is going to be another high-class match. And I'll be there to stream it, of course. And here we are! Wow, lots of trophies here. Miami, Balcony, 8641 and Foxy Pandy join in. They surely know their way, especially Balcony. 2 times champion with the clubs in the past tournaments, while Miami and Foxy Pandy were the second place team in the last season. They surely know the way. They definitely have that winner factor. But this is a BedWars tournament. Balcony may know more about this unless they only played the BedWars tournaments, but Miami and Foxy Pandy have never played a BedWars tournament as far as I'm concerned. Or they did, I don't remember. Well, they never won it, of course. They never won it, but I'm not sure if they played it. The phone lineups will be posted very soon once we get the drones to join. The Forgotten Nerds joined first. We're waiting for the drones now, and let's see if they do join. The lineups will be presented once we get the drones to join. A lot of activity going on here. We're 14 people right now. I'm glad. And we already have our 4 people here. These are the lineups. From the drones, we have Kathy, Saturit, It's Faded Away, and Wesloa. Wesloa was from Chess. They reached the semifinals. Wesloa knows their way into this tournament. From the Forgotten Nerds, we have Foxy Pandy, 8641, Balcony, and Miami. Those are the teams that will be playing in the first game. That will be Factory, of course. Factory is a very interesting map, indeed. It gives way for a quick game if both teams are surely capable of doing that. Anyways, I'm not sure if you ever witnessed a mod playing in a tournament, but they did play. I mean, Kathy did play in the last season. Her team reached the quarterfinals in that awesome match between the drones and the chaps. Surely a high-class match that nobody of you should have missed back then. And the same can be applied for this one. This is going to be another high-class match. We will begin right away in 10 seconds. And in 5 seconds, we shall give way to this map. This is Factory. From the side. From the side, we have the drones. From the side, we have the Forgotten Nerds. And let's begin the first game right away. Let's see what 8641 will do here. They will build a bridge towards mid. Over here. That job goes for Wesloa. So let's see who will reach mid first. It's going to be 8641. We have our first fight here. That Wesloa will take on quite easily with their wooden sword. Satellite comes here in play. Foxy Pandy gets rid of Wesloa. And they'll try to do the same thing with Satellite. It's faded away. Joins the mid. And over here, it's going to be Miami who claims the diamonds for themselves. So far, blue team have managed to claim the diamonds indeed without barely any opposition. Satellite comes back in order to avoid Miami getting the diamonds home. Miami runs away while 8641, Foxy Pandy, and Balcony join in. Wesloa has no choice but to run away. And Foxy Pandy gets rid of Satellite. 8641 punches faded away, but Foxy Pandy eventually delivers that final blow. Wesloa goes to one of the corner diamonds to face Foxy Pandy there. Foxy Pandy gets rid of Wesloa. It ain't looking good for the drones. It ain't looking good for them indeed. But hopefully the defense will make up for it, as Kathy is our defender this time. $86.41. Try to climb up. Fade away, deliver that fireball. 86.41 tried to get faded away out of that bridge. Unfortunately, that didn't work. But they were able to kill him. So, for now, it is going to be the Forgotten Nerds who claim the mid for themselves. Narrated comes back. 86-41. Right here. In the bridge. Fade away. Knocks them off. Well, over here, Westlaw tries to face off Miami. Entire drones are now pushing them away. And they retreat back to their islands. Control now goes to the drones, as we can see here. And looks like things are now turning around for the drones as they control mid now. But Miami will try to avoid that with their Diamond Sword and a Blindness Totem to get rid of Faded Away. Foxy Pandy will try to do the same thing with Satellite. And Satellite is also killed. So it looks like that control didn't last too long, unfortunately. Miami will head down for the bet. Wesloa will climb up. That fireball to get Miami did not work. Miami keeps climbing up. So does Wesloa. Alconi now joins in. Wesloa jumps down to get Alconi. The fight here. Between Miami and Fade Away. Wesloa runs away. Fade Away was killed. And Satellite was also removed from it. It ain't looking good indeed for the drones. So far, domination is being pretty much clear, but Wesloa could still make an upset as they reach Blue Island. And they will try to climb up to no avail as they fell off. Fade Away ran to one of the tried to run away to one of the corner diamonds, but eventually they came for the mid. Face off 86-41. But they kick off almost. Has no choice but to retreat to one of the corner diamonds. While Balcony and 86-41 claim the diamond gems for themselves. We will be approaching the second phase mark, that is going to be the more diamonds mark. Already 5 minutes will have passed. And looks like Foxy Pandy was kicked off by Faded Away in what presumably was probably an attempt of getting the bet for one of the nerds, of course. Balcony kills Satellite. Could Miami do the same with Faded Away? Balcony joins in. They deliver the final blow. Domination is pretty much clear. And that is definitely not good at all. If they don't have the diamonds to progress and to gear up, they'll have no choice. No matter how good the defense is, it's not going to be good indeed. It's a fireball that didn't reach Wesla at all. Wesla delivers a combo to almost get 86-41 knocked off, and they do. Over here, Foxy Pandy will try on another offensive, but Satellite got in the way. Foxy Pandy retreats to one of the corner diamonds. Ender Pearl to break the bet. Cassie did not see that in time. And unfortunately, if they get killed, Cassie is the first one to be eliminated already by Foxy Pandy. That was a surprise attack by Foxy Pandy with an Ender Pearl. Quite the fatal blow indeed. But we cannot blame Cassie for that. Nobody expects a surprise attack. Those are very difficult to just predict. But with Faded Away already eliminated as well, it's all down to Satellite and Wesla. Balcony. Where's Balcony? Satellite is trying to run away from H1 and Balcony. Satellite tried to go to one of the corner diamonds but failed the jump. It means that it's all down to Wesla. And Wesla, right here, and their home island. The entire blue team is coming for them. He keeps trying to run away as he is slowly surrounded. Wesla will try to do the upset and get the bet for themselves. But they fell down. And with this, the Forgotten Nerds win the first game. Undisputably, indeed. That was a clear domination. In one way or another, it could have been, but unfortunately it was. For the Forgotten Nerds, well, that is, if you were supporting the drones, that is how the game goes. And we're heading to the second game with a 1-0 score for the Forgotten Nerds. Oh, why do I have a map of the Lucky Islands? That's because of my mod Boxy. Don't pay too much attention to it. Sorry about that. Anyways, we're heading to the second game that will be in Jungle. The drones will definitely have to step up their game. The Forgotten Nerds aren't an easy team indeed. And they'll have to try to claim the mid as soon as possible to prevent them from gearing up early on. And that way, they can at least have a chance in getting the bet and possibly winning the second game. But as we already saw in their last season, the drones are capable of coming back. And if they do, we will be heading on to the third game in Mushroom. We're at 1-1 tie. This means that the Forgotten Nerds have now a clear chance of winning the match, but the drones will not be able to do a 3-0 score anymore. Let's create the second game, which will be, of course, in Jungle. Jungle is a very interesting map indeed. I like that map. Lots of very exciting plays were played there, of course. But it's always good to see it back. Jungle has the characteristic of having an easy way to the corner diamonds. That means that the drones will be able to take advantage of that to claim diamonds even more easily through that leaps bridge. Hopefully that will ease the difficulty of trying to reach mid, because it's clear that the Forgotten Nerds were able to defend the mid very well. And we have 8641, Miami, Balcony, and Foxy Pandy join the second game. That means no swaps from the Forgotten Nerds. Let's see from the drones who will join and see if we will have any swaps at all. We're here waiting for the drones to appear. They could take their sweet time in making any substitutions if necessary. Well, it was a very nice first game. Though I personally was expecting a closer match. Let's keep it real. I was expecting a more closer match, but you know that there's always room for a comeback. So let's not lose hope for either of these teams. And we have our participants from the drones. We have no swaps either. So let's see the lineups. Wait, hold on. Let me check the lineups. From the drones, we have Kathy, Satrid, It's Faded Away, and Whistler. From light blue, we have Foxy Pandy, 8641, Balcony, and Miami. All of our players are already here waiting for the second game to start. Remember that it will be started in Jungle. And with that, let's give way to the second game and see if the comeback will be possible, or The Forgotteners will claim the second game and therefore the match for themselves to be alongside with Wapo's team once again in top 1. If they do get a 3-0 win, then they will perfectly tie with Wapo's team. So far, Wapo's team has been the best team in the tournament, even though they could not win 3-0 in the last match. Anyways, let's give way to the second game right away. Folks, this is Jungle. From this side we have the drones, and from this side, where is it? We have the Forgotten Nerds. Let the second game begin right away. As we approach 8641 with the bridge. Over here, it's going to be Wesla who makes the bridge for them. For the drones, 8641 already here. Wesla will now take on 8641. With help from Satirit, who is better geared up, indeed. And Satirit got 8641. The entire drones are now trying to secure Diamond. But once again, Foxy Pandy managed to get a triple kill. What the heck? Alright. Triple kill on Wesla, Satirit, and straight away to get control of the mid once again. If the drones want to have any diamonds, they should go for one of corner diamonds. That's the smartest thing they could try. Balcony gets rid of Satirit. But Wesla eventually gets rid of Balcony and the Miami double kill to hopefully unlock the way toward the mid. As they try to push 8641 away, that unfortunately failed. Satirit came in help. But Miami and Balcony are back. Satirit fell down. 8641 has a clear way toward Orange Island. Wesla, the only one trying to block the way to the bridge. Along with Fade Away. Oh my lord! Satirit fell down. Once again, Miami has a freeway. Can they defend it successfully? Kathy tries to reinforce the defense. Fade Away tries to push Balcony and Miami off, if possible, before they kick them off. Which is something that Fade Away will obviously try to avoid. Fade Away played it safe. They push Balcony off. Kind of the same with Miami. Fade Away is pushed off. Balcony and Miami are still defending. Here comes Satirit to try to ease the situation. The Fade Away was unfortunately killed. Wesla was pushed away. Satirit eventually got Miami away. But they still have to get rid of Balcony. Satirit reaches to one of the corner diamonds. So far, Balcony have not tried to go to the Orange Island. The bridge was quite griefed. So not a smart thing to do at this very moment, now that the drones are in full defensive mode. Fade Away was pushed off by 8641. Satirit bridges back to their island. Foxy Pandy goes to one of the drones' corner diamonds. Wesla sees them there, but can they take on the diamond sword that Foxy Pandy is wielding? No, they can't. Well, can't Fade Away try. Foxy Pandy tries to Ender Pearl to one of the walls of the castle in their island. Surprise attack once again. Foxy Pandy tries to box in. Can't Kathy try to stop them? Kathy was pushed off. Wesla is still there. With no one else defending it, of course. Kathy comes back, but it's too late. As Foxy Pandy boxes in and gets the bed once again. Kathy unfortunately got eliminated, tried to Top Foxy Pandy. With Kathy out, it's now down to Wesla. Faded away and satted it. It's faded away. Will the second one to perish? Satted it. Blocks the way. Try to buy some time, but A41 reaches forward. 3v1. And with this, folks, it is clear as day. The Forgotten Nerds have won the second match. And now they have the golden opportunity to claim a 3-0 win for themselves if they do their things right. Well, unfortunately, there was no comeback. That's just how it is. But the drones can still try for 1 point in order to not finish this match empty-handed. Sometimes you just don't win. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's not good. Just that's how it is. Anyways, we're not done yet, as the third game will be played in Mushroom. Sometimes you don't win, sometimes you just... there's no reason to give up right away, as we have 3 more rounds to go. And the drones are still a clear chance of qualifying if they do those things right. Hopefully, that will happen. Forgotten Nerds will definitely be a tough team moving forward. Not sure what happened in their last match to lose the third game. But if there's a hope for Jones to at least win the third game, let's get that. Let's hope for them. Because you never give up, no matter what. This is Mushroom. Let's wait for the 8 players to join in. And see if they do. Interestingly enough, not sure if we will have any swaps at all. But let's see. And we have 8641, Sam Miami, Foxy Pandy, and Balcony join the third game. For the drones, let's see if they will have any substitutions or not. Well, we're 26 viewers right here. That's a lot of viewers for a Java game, for a Java match. Interesting. So glad to have you all here. And from the drones, we have no swaps. Let's see the final lineups for this game. Hold on. From the drones, we have Kathy, Saturate, It's Faded Away, and Whistler. From the Forgotten Nerds, we have Foxy Pandy, 8641, Balcony, and Semi-Yami. The same 8 players have been playing for the 3 games. No swaps at all, indeed. Let's get the last game started. Will the drones scratch a point in order to not go home empty-handed? Or will the Forgotten Nerds claim that 3-0 win to be on par with Wapo's team? We will see right away. We will start in 30 seconds. Everyone buckle up. This is the last game. And soon enough, in about, let me check. In about half an hour, we will have Yara for Life versus the Baron Knight Horror Farmers. We will be watching that match together as well. Here it is. This is my plain simple map. From this side, we have the drones. And from this side, we have the Forgotten Nerds. Let the third and last game begin. And hold on. Oh yeah. Let me switch this quickly. Okay, we're back. There we go. 8641 makes the bridge for them, and Wesla does the same thing. And 8641 definitely takes on Wesla. Miami and Foxy Pandy are here to try to take on Satirate, and it's faded away. But Foxy Pandy eventually got both of them. Well, Miami was killed. Another double kill by Foxy Pandy indeed. Foxy Pandy got Wesla. Let's see. Miami and 8641. Triple threat, or it's faded away. Another axe blow against them. Miami is now here in the Orange Island. Wesla, Bridges move forward, try to knock them off. Miami almost was knocked off. Now they are. Balcony is still here, and he is knocked off by Satirate. Pretty nice defensive attack. And now they're back at mid. .8641 tries to hold on from Wesla's attacks. Balcony got faded away. He will now move forward in order to get the orange bet along with Miami. That was a firewall to try to take Balcony off, but then it didn't work. At least faded away will now go for Balcony, who is knocked off. But Miami does the same thing where it's faded away. So far, Miami still has a free way. Unless Wesla is able to stop them in time. He moves forward to one of the corner diamonds. Miami is knocked off. They will have to stay there for a while until they can climb back up to the mid. Wesla goes for the blindness totem. At 8641 saw the intention and will try to knock Wesla off. Both are now back in ground. And Wesla, and faded away, unfortunately died. That it was knocked off. Once again, Wesla is faded away, try to defend. As they move forward against Miami. Oh. Miami was for Orange Island. Saturday was knocked off while Miami pretty much stood there. And here comes Miami, threatening the orange mat. Fading away, and Kathy will try to get Ren off, and Miami falls down. Foxy Pandy will do the surprise attack once again. This time they will quick enough to catch them in time. Can they get rid of Foxy Pandy before the bet is broken once again? He tries to fox in. Fox in, what a pun. He runs away from the bet. And they are knocked off. 86-41. Trying to get rid of. Faded away. It falls down. A641 teleported back to mid before they could fall. Another 2v2 here. Well, another 2v2 here now. It's a 3v1 against Balcony, who runs away to their island. And it's faded away. Try to get the blue bet as they knock off Foxy Pandy, but Foxy Pandy blew up the bridge. Balcony is the only one here trying to defend it. Foxy Pandy tries to fireball. It's faded away. The fireballs did not reach him. He falls down in order to try to take on Miami. Miami falls off the bridge. That fireball did not help at all. Foxy Pandy is delivered a nice blow. Westland and faded away together are now heading for the blue bet slowly but surely. Foxy Pandy got this faded away off the bridge and he falls down. It's now up to Wesla. Wesla is trying to run away from Foxy Pandy. But he is surrounded by 86-41. The intention was there, the execution not so much. But they could still try again. Vader wait tries to clutch as much as they can, but unfortunately they fall down to the hands of 86-41. Wesla approaching the orange bet, the blue bet. Foxy Pandy trying to stop them. Balcony falls down on them. And unfortunately he's kicked off. They will need to attack together. But another offensive here. Miami reached the orange island. And they got eventually killed by Kathy. Looks like the third game isn't as easy as the last two games. No team is definitely having it. It might take longer than in the past two games indeed. And what time is it? 21:40. Oh my god. I hope this finishes as soon as possible so I can stream Jar for Life and the Burnite Aura Farmers. Right now, Orange are gearing up, while 86-41 is getting diamonds for the team. Foxy Pandy, now back in mid. You might as well try the Ender Pearl once again. And she does! Ender Pearl inside, blindness totem, Foxy Pandy gets the bet! Quick and easy. Apparently, her surprise attacks are something to be reckoned indeed. Another fatal blow to the drones, who might finish this match with a 3-0 loss if things keep going on this way. Better away, falls down before he could clutch. He's eliminated. 3 players now. E-pearled by 86-41. Foxy Pandy is here in Orange Island. Kathy is trying to survive as much as she can. She tries to walk. Foxy Pandy is getting them. Foxy Pandy falls down. But Miami and 86-41 are still there. 86-41 gets Kathy off the island and therefore is eliminated. That did it. It's also gone. It's now down to Wesla. Asla, who is surrounded by 8641 and Balcony. He pearls, but to no avail, as the Forgotten Nerds claim a perfect 3-0 score. Congratulations to the Forgotten Nerds. That was an intense match indeed, especially the last one. The drones, unfortunately, won't win anything for today. But fret not, as we always have the following rounds in order to try to claim top 4. Nothing is over yet. With this folks, I win a 3-0 win. Let's see the brackets now. And the brackets are as follows. The Forgotten Nerds claim a perfect 3-0 win, the third one in this round. To be in second place along with Wapo's team, the drones fall to 7th place, way outside top 4 indeed. And they will have to win the rest of the matches in order to climb back to the semifinals, if they want to stay in the tournament, of course. Nothing is over yet. But so far, Wapo's team and the Forgotten Nerds have done a pretty good job at keeping a nice 2 score and 5 points to claim first and second. With this, folks, we will see you soon in Jara for Life versus the Baron Knight Aura Farmers, the last match of this round, to determine who gets to be in the top 4. There will only be 2 teams with 2 scores, while Wiggle will probably stay in top 3 with 1 score and 4 points, unless the blindfolder are able to. Well, no, Wiggle are secure in 3rd place. This is pretty much a match for 4th place, since Jar for Life and the blindfolder don't have score, but the blindfolder does have 1 point. So let's see how that will do. Anyways, we will see you soon. Goodbye for now. This has been a pleasure to stream.